running into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Indiana Hoosiers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Fresno State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hoosiers will put it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all. You also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team.
Galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Jones to throw. Grabs it in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. Guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Indiana!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Jones wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Here comes the heat. Looking for a big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Under fire.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give on the option. Powers through the defender. He stops at the 14-yard line and then stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Complete in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Fine play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the draw.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. safely to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Morris. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Might be changing the route. The give from the gun. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to go up top. Right on time to get it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Touchdown, Indiana! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to USC. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The RPO, it's complete. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Fresno State right back to the line.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Jones to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. It's complete to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Just drives it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Roberts. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Just keep slinging it. With the catch, it's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. That's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The play-action fake. Right down the middle. He's got it. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Lost the throw on first down. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Gotta wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Going to the running game. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Power football with the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got the tight end. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Snagged out of the air. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here's the pressure. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno.
The Bulldogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders defenders around to stop him. And the Hoosiers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Using the quick game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fresno State will have to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. On target over the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. Inside the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He'll try it again on second and 10. It's a big stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They want to throw it. And that in and goal. Now the play fake. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Indiana! And the punishment has been extended.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands. It's Morris. Breaks into the open on the left. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run play action. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play small.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Rides the back on the option. The give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes the grab on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Can't connect on his first throw. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Lights off the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt to try to get some yardage. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on them. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A strike downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He'll pitch it. Breaks the tackle. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
You get near the goal line, more big bodies come in, everybody gets condensed. This offense says, forget that. We're going to get on the perimeter right now. Get it to our fast guy. He gets around the corner, and he gets in the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. UNLV looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 28 to USC.
Floating away.
If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grabbed over the push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Wants to fire on second down. This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And incomplete on the deep ball. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start and finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.